got to get this back to Dooley. Let's have a look at the letter. Letter from Harold to Dooley. Dear Dooley, if you're reading this or having someone you trust read it to you, it means I'm dead. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to look after you anymore. I want you to really try hard to remember something important. Jarl Metelius cannot be trusted. After leaving you this note, I am going to confront him about what he has been doing in the locked room of his citadel. If I do not return, it is probably because he killed me. With this note, you will find a key to the Jarl's locked room. You'll have to find someone with a good heart and a good head. You always were a better judge of character than me. They'll know what to do. Your brother? Harable. Okay, what the hell is in this locked room? And do I really want to know? How bad is it? What's he hiding in there? Is in there the power that controls everything? Yeah, you're fused into the rock. That's not confusing. Was it this way? Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, no, I found it. It was lit. Sunken house. Anything else in the sunken house? I suspect that guy. Okay. A little bright. I think it's daytime. It is. I think first things first, let's go and talk to Dooley. If I can... Yep. Thank you. Dooley over there. Is it telling me? I should tell Dooley, it is his brother after all. Dooley.
Oh, hello.
About your fortune.
Yes, what about it?
I don't know if he's going to even understand this. Look. I found your brother's chest.
You did? What was in it?
A warning not to trust the Jarl and a key to his locked room.
A key? Harable left me a key. I'm confused. It was supposed to be something valuable, but it's just a key. What do we do with the key?
I'm going to see what the Jarl is hiding in his locked room.
Oh, all right. Maybe there's a treasure in there. A big pile of gold coins and gemstones. Maybe you could even share some of it with me.
I will. Don't worry. I will. He needs looking after, poor sod. So there's a farmer guy. Okay, rushing up and confronting the Jarl. It's a possibility. Oh, there's Carjo. It's a possibility, I suppose, but I don't think that's a great idea. And we do need to go and tell... What was his name? Ulrin. We need to tell Ulrin about his wife, unfortunately. He's really not going to like it, is he?
Get out.
Yes, you are friendly, aren't you? Get out where...
I said, get out.
Ulrin, you're really not going to like this.
Something?
Is this your wife's necklace?
Yes, it is. Where did you find it?
Oh, you're not going to like this. I found it in the tunnels underneath your house. inside a giant skeever.
A skeever? You mean she's dead? Oh, gods. She's dead, isn't she? I need to see her one last time. Can you show me where she is?
Carjo doesn't like you. There's not much left to see.
Oh, yes. Of course. Maybe it's best if I don't. I don't know if I have the stomach for it.
Probably not, my friend.
God.
She was a stranger to me, but she was your
Please,
wife.
at least tell me how she died. Do you think the skeever killed her, or did it get to her after she was already dead?
Yeah, I don't know.
No way of knowing. Gods, this is going to haunt me for the rest of my life. I think I need to be alone now.
Look.
For the last time, get out of my house.
Okay. I understand he's upset, but I can't lie and say, oh, it was definitely the skeever, or it was this, or it was that. What the hell is he doing over here?
What can I do for you, my friend?
Good enough to talk to you.
The bandit slayer. Good to see you.
Declan. Oh, right there, la. You gonna give me that armor?
What do you want?
Do you know a way out of
If
here?
I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you.
Can I steal your armor without getting caught? Because I'm gonna need it, aren't I? I'm gonna need it to get down there. What have I got so far of that armor? I have immaculate boots and gauntlets. So I need a helmet. Don't have a helmet yet. He has the chest piece,
Yes,
but not
my
the helmet.
friend.
Where am I going to find that anyway? Interesting. I don't suppose he's got the helmet and hides it in here, do you? I mean, even if I see it, if it's stealing, that will know. Oh, it's a regular one. That thing will see me, won't it? So even if he takes his armor off at night, or I come in here to try and steal it, we're not going to find it. Unfinished letter. Vernon, this is your final warning. Okay. He didn't send it though. Why is he threatening Vernon? Okay, I'm really confused. Really confused. Did I tell him the right thing? Should I have said it was the skeever, or... I don't know. Where the hell are we going to find an immaculate helmet anyway? Have I missed one somewhere? I need to go back and talk to Brawl, don't I? Tell him what I know. Is he in here? Yes. Ah, Brawl.
Hello, neighbour. Made any exciting new discoveries?
Yeah, sort of. I found a way into the palace.
Brilliant. What did you find in there?
It'd been overrun by undead, resurrected by Narnabas, and he's dead.
How terrible. But not unexpected. Narnabas was a reckless fellow. But did you discover something about the Dwarves' Law? Some relic or text?
I found this speech about the Dwarves' Law surrounded by burnt corpses, which kind of proves it works.
Let me see it. That is... disturbing.
Yeah.
This Dorotus fellow set out to disprove the existence of the Dwarves' Law, and instead triggered some kind of mass execution.
Pretty
so
much,
the Dwarves' Law is real, and can be triggered simply by striking another person. I take no pleasure in being vindicated in relation to this.
No, I guess
But
they
there's
didn't
something
either.
else that troubles me. If the dwarf's law is still being enforced, does that not suggest the existence of some kind of judge?
Yeah, exactly.
And this judge, who watches over us, must be somewhere inside the city. I need you to find whoever, or whatever it is. And when you do, well, I'm not going to say it out loud, but do whatever you need to do. For yourself, and for us all.
Okay. I found some immaculate armor.
Ah, yes. Most dwarven armor.
Or is it the same conversation?
It also seems to
It
have
is.
some magical properties. It all but killed Brandis when he went down there. But he didn't have a full set. If you can get... Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or
We've got boots and gloves, and Rakus has got...
if anyone sneaks up on us,
I know, Kaj.
I'll smell them coming.
I know.
Or I might not. We will see.
I've got the boot. I'm gonna have to get them from Rakus, but that's just gonna trigger the extinction, and then we all die, which is kind of useless, isn't it? So we've not even been in the ruins, have we? So, you know, should we go and check it? Just a little bit, poke our head through the door and see. Alright, it's kind of dark. Well, I'm not being affected by any radiation. However, gold ore. Still not being affected by anything. Immaculate Dwarven helmet. Nice. Oh, Landris's corpse. Let me guess.
You're taking us somewhere.
Go any further down. Okay.
Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads.
Radiation starts there. We can't avoid it. Which means, Karjo, we need to get hold of the rest of that armor to see what's down here. I think there's a way out. Or something even stranger. I can't tell you what. Also, we've got something in... well, the Citadel. We talked to her. Who's that? Saphira.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
What's your story?
I'm Saphira. I'm from Markarth, from a part called the Warrens. If you've never gone there, don't. Just don't. About a year ago, I met a guy there. Said he was there for business. Nobody has any business being in the Warrens. But he had coin, and when he saw me, I saw a way out. Long story short, I followed him here. The more I think about it, though, I would have been better off in the Warrens with the beggars and skeevers.
I want you to get away from Domitus.
Guess you haven't met him, huh? Take my advice.
Oh, you want to.
Stay as far away from him as you can.
Don't the laws here protect you from him?
If only. Look, whoever dreamt up the Dwarves' Law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power, and Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants. He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is, he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily. I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but where would I go? He says he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty again, like poor old Dooley.
Is there anything I could do to help with this abusive man?
No, interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of this city, or do something about the Dwarves' Law. I don't know if there's a way out or not, but there are places beneath this city nobody has ever explored. If I were you, I'd start with the tunnels.
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
And you don't know of a way out of here.
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same question.
I'll be going.
Alright, but we never had this chat, okay?
Yeah, I get it. Oh, I hate men like that. Domitus. What's the Jarl's take on Domitus? Domitus, Citadel, lower floor room. I assigned role successor in waiting. Notes, anger issues. Yeah, why is he a successor? Because he demands to be a successor. He's a special sort of loony, isn't he? Who have I not talked to yet?
We are far from home, and this is a cold.
He's not. I've talked to you, haven't I?
I hear you're handy in a fight. Glad you're on our side, love.
Okay, what's your story?
My story? Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl, but I don't mind it. Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night.
You don't think the Jarl works hard?
No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarves' law for that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain.
Sure. And, stupid question, but do you know a way out of here?
Oh, come on, love. It's not that bad, is it?
It kind
You've
of
only
is,
just
yeah.
arrived. Why not give the place a chance before you go looking for a way out?
Okay, I don't belong here. I need to get out.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm afraid I don't know if there's a way out or not. Now that I think about it, you might want to talk to Degland over at the Honest Trader. Offered to sell me a way out a while back, but his price was steep. Up to you. Bye for now.
Something tells me Degland may or may not be trustworthy. Who's the guy over there? That's not Dooley. Does he know anything? I should maybe have done this to begin with. Talk to everyone. Who are you? You're not Domitus, are you?
I heard you
Gulvar.
took down some bandits. Wish I could have sunk my axe into one of them.
He said that with a bit of, malice. What's your story?
Well, it's a sad one. But I don't mind telling it. Name's Gulvar. I'm a farmer. Always was. Grew up on a farm near Whiterun.
Oh, I might know it.
It was a good life. Fresh milk and eggs every day. Running around the farm barefoot with my brother and sisters. Never even had to lock our doors. One day, when I was about 18, my father and I were carting some produce into the market when we saw a group of strangers in the top field. My father told me to run back to the house and get his axe. So I did. I ran so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, it was too late. I found him dead by the side of the road. The cart and all our produce was gone. That was the first time I learned about bandits.
Wow.
My mother passed soon after, and I took over the farm. Now, I'm as good a farmer as any, and better than most, but things went downhill from there. The raiding started before long. I'd come outside at dawn and find a few chickens missing. Next, there was a cow, then 2 cows.
I think I know where this is going, but go on.
That was the first time in 5 generations my family started locking its doors at night. We knew the guards from Whiterun weren't going to help us. One night, when we had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who it was and what they wanted. I took my father's axe and pulled the door open real quick. Before he knew it, that bandit had my father's axe right down the middle of his skull. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was burned to rubble. My family slaughtered like cattle. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. It still burns whenever I think about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, at least I got one of the bastards. Cleaved that grin of his right in half. Sometimes it helps me get to sleep at night. Sometimes. Anyhow, after that I drifted some. Took odd jobs around Falskaar. But nothing seemed to work out. And then I guess I got desperate. I started taking things. Just small things. Carrots, cabbages. Just enough to survive. I wasn't proud of it. And then one day, I watched myself break into some guy's farmhouse and help myself to his things. And I guess I realized what I'd become. Next thing I knew, I was looking for a place to die. And I found the entrance to this place. And that shaft. And I started my life over again.
I see, so you have your own farm again?
Well, I'm a farmer, but the land I work isn't mine. Metellus had declared himself Jarl and claimed all the farmland before I got here.
You don't sound happy about it.
I'm not. All I've ever wanted is to make a living by working the land. But it seems someone always has to go and steal the fruits of my labor. That bloody Jarl. He's no better than the bandits who destroyed my life. Only difference is he uses words instead of weapons. But he'll get his. One day.
You want to know who I think the big threat here is?
And keep that last part to yourself, would you?
Okay. I'm not telling Metellus anything. Do you know a way out of here?
Don't know why you're asking me. Don't know if there's a way out, and don't care. This is my home now. Not even a dozen bandits could drive me away.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Fair enough. See you around.
Another one terrified of doing anything wrong, I think. So we are still stuck in the past. Now, all we know so far, Karjo, and this is going to fry your brain a little bit, is if this whole thing is triggered, I think the Jarl will go into that hut
May your road lead you
to prevent what's happening. And he becomes a means to get back. He does something in the lodge on the lake that causes that to happen, but I do not know what he does. He does something, and I think it opens the portal, but I just don't know what. Everyone is the bloody threat. Find a way into the locked room. Return the ring. I did. I've done that. Okay, that's bugged. He's not going to give me that armor, is he? Karsho, I have a bit of a plan.
Finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them.
But it's going to sound a little crazy. You see, Karsho, if we go back to the original suicide note, as you can see here, he spent a lifetime in here, and he keeps saying the same. He kept saying if he could find the right one, meaning the person that was going to trigger the dwarves' law, you know, everyone dying a horrible fiery death or whatever the hell it is. We assume fiery because there's burnt corpses everywhere. So it doesn't matter which person we choose from there, it's going to reveal the same thing. But what we do know is that no one has ever gotten down to the ruins. Yeah? All the other information, all the other things we've read have told us that it all ties in to those ruins, the tunnels, discarded ones. But we can't get down there without the rest of the armour, and the only person that has the armour and won't give it up is Rikus. But before we go and deal with Rikus, I want to confirm something for myself. What is Rikus supposedly writing letters, or who is Rikus supposedly writing letters to? That's bothering me. It's not the Jarl, and I think the Jarl is up to something. If we look at his arrival log, if you look for every female, there you go, Gaia, potential question mark. Then we go, Asanshi, no potential. Rastania, or Rastasia, I can't even remember how you pronounce it, but no potential. Saphira, no potential. Luki, no potential. And then there, notes, potential, apostrophe. He's written all kinds of things about everybody, but whenever that person is a female, like Miranda, potential. And then we've got all the other stuff. There's someone crying in there, etc. It all adds up. Is there anyone I haven't spoken to? Because just about everybody has led me to, like, Gulvar is the threat. Talk to Vernon about the threatening note? What? Threatening note. Oh yeah, the one that says Vernon. And that Metelius, that Rikas is the threat. I suppose we could talk to him. He's an assassin. I mean, his room is full of assassin stuff. Let's talk to Vernon. You never know. Time 10 AM, where the hell is he? Well, he's not in here yet.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Oh, well done, Vernon. Do you know why have I never...
Come back soon.
Have I never spoken to him before?
Up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Oh god.
Not. We will see.
Have I spoken to Vernon yet? I didn't think I had.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Well, there we go. What's your story, Vernon?
Me? I'm Vernon, your friendly grocer and all-around nice guy. You want fresh food? You're in the right place.
No, we've not spoken to him yet.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Hear... Karsho? Hear what?
No. Someone just slid another letter under my door. Could you... do me a favor and grab that before anyone else sees it?
Right, this is definitely Rikus. It's exactly the same as the unfinished letter. Vernon, you are an abomination. Remember the dwarves' law. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. You may have hidden your sins from the dwarves so far, but they're the least of your worries, your neighbour. Yeah, Vernon is the threat. Vernon, is he?
Well, what did it say?
Okay, why is someone writing you threatening notes?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Kajo, you're being very rude.
Like I did.
Sorry about this, Vernon. Kajo, come with me. You're not.
You're taking a... Head on, then. I will keep an eye out.
Good lad. Dear me, you can misbehave. Sorry, Vernon.
Well, what did it say?
Okay, let's go from where we started. He did have a story, but we never really got to the end of it. Why is somebody writing you threatening notes?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Right, so you mean you like men?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Yeah, very funny.
That was mean of me. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in Windhelm like I did, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by angry Nords to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for... what was it? 20 years? Living in the barracks with a dozen other guardsmen, watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. And that's when I came clean. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner of Skyrim, my openness didn't go well among the Nords of Windhelm. But at least down here, I get to be who I am. Or, at least, I thought that was the case. Perhaps I was wrong.
Okay, do you know who's writing these notes? Obviously not, but I think I do.
No, I don't. I keep my personal affairs to myself, and I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. It wouldn't usually bother me. I have a thick skin, and I can handle myself in a fight better than most. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer is going to get violent and break the dwarves' laws.
Yeah, you're not going to get violent. The person writing those threatening notes is Rikus.
Rikus? The big, crazy Nord who walks around with his weapon drawn?
Yep, the very same.
Of all the people it could have been, he's the most terrifying.
Well, I haven't spoken with him yet.
Oh, alright. Well, see what you can do. I think it would only inflame things if I speak of him myself.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Well, come on back anytime you like.
Okay, so, plan B. Plan B. We're going to talk to Rikus first. Just see how...
You ready to get going?
Yeah, follow me.
Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
Thank you, very big. Okay, Rikus. He is usually up there practicing on a target, isn't he? Could be anywhere. Oh, there he is. Shiny armor. Okay, Rikus.
What do you want?
So you're the one writing threatening notes to Vernon.
Yeah? So what? What are you gonna do about it?
Probably kill you so I can take the armor, run down into the tunnel and see what the hell is in there. But that's much funnier. I'm going to cast a spell to make you Vernon's pleasure thrall.
You... You're crazy, you know that? Alright, point taken. I mean, not point taken as in... You know, I'm not like that.
Yeah, you protest a little too much, my friend.
But you stay away from me too, got it?
Okay, we go and talk to Vernon again.
What can I do for you, my friend?
About Rikus.
What about him?
You're gonna like this. Don't worry, he won't be bothering you anymore.
Why? What did you do?
I threatened to make him your pleasure thrall. He was terrified.
My friend, that's hilarious. I wish I could have been there to see his face. Thank you so much for helping me out like that.
You're welcome, mate.
Hey, I have something I'd like to give to you. It's not much, considering what you've done for me, but I hope you like it. It's a ring I've been carrying around forever. I think it might have some magical properties. Maybe you can get some use out of it.
Okay, and we'll be going.
Come on back anytime you like.
Okay. So, we have to kill Rikus, but if I just outright kill him, that's going to get everybody else killed, isn't it? But I don't see another way. So... Palace. I want to talk to you. I might have some speech checks, actually. So, while you're here, my dear, I'm going to grab all the speech training I can from you. And I've got silly amounts of money. There we go. Okay. Speechier than a speech thing. That's going to help, I guess. I think I've got an amulet or two that may help. Or, you know, some other piece of gear. Did he give me a ring of extreme stamina? Got like 100 of those. I mean, that's pretty much better, isn't it? Oh, put that back on, I guess. Now, if I tell the Jarl we think it's going to be him, the Jarl probably going to tell me to kill him or arrange for him to die. I don't know. She's the Mara lady who is still cleaning, so all well and good. This the kitchens. Did we... We've not really spoken to her, have we?
Everybody's talking about
Shani, Skoomer addict, he said.
Well done.
Okay. She must know something being here all the time. What's your story?
Why? You think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you too? Forget it. My kitchen's for Citadel residents only. Go make your own food.
I just want to talk to you. Persuade.
Well, fine. My story? I'm the Citadel cook. In this life. Not exactly how I thought my life would end up. But it's better than it was on the surface.
Okay, what was your life like on the surface?
That. Seems like a long time ago. I had a very easy life for myself in Markarth. Married to a silver merchant. Maybe it was a little too easy. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me to skooma. It was fun. For a while. But you know how it goes.
Yeah, skooma's bad.
I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. Then I found myself doing things I'm not proud of. That's when I realized if I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma, I'd have to keep it away from me. So when I found the entrance to this place, I knew what I had to do.
Pack this in.
Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill for one last bottle. But no point in thinking about it down here. Right.
Optional brings them. Just a second. Yeah, I'm not done talking to you yet, but just while I'm...
If anyone sneaks, head on then. I will keep an eye out.
I'm a little busy, but what do you need?
I have some skooma. Will that loosen her lips? Will I get some gossip out of it?
Is that what I think it is? Can I have it?
I need something from you first.
Whatever you want. I could give you food or information. You find out all sorts of secrets being the chef in a place like this. Will that do?
Tell me a secret about this place.
Well, there's Marius. He's growing plants in his room that can really only be used for making poisons. Not sure what he's up to, but it's nothing good.
He's an assassin. Okay, tell me another secret. Is this like, heard any rumors?
Have you met Saphira and Domitus downstairs? Saphira despises that rude bastard.
Yes, she does.
Don't blame her.
Okay, we knew that anyway, but okay. Okay, tell me another secret.
There's barely enough food to feed everyone in the city, but the Jarl insists on double rations. I don't see how he could be eating that much.
Okay,
The
tell me another.
Jarl told me to stop saying this, but I think this citadel is haunted. I swear I've heard wailings in the halls at night after everyone is asleep.
Okay. That's convinced me of one other thing, but here you go. Have the skooma.
Oh, gods, I've missed this.
Normally I wouldn't give you the drug.
So good. Oh, my God.
Could have waited till I left.
A little weak, heavy on the nightshade, light on the moon sugar, but it feels like home. Thank you. This'll be our little secret, right? Now, I'd better finish up in the kitchen before the hallucinations really kick in.
Okay. It won't matter anyway, Kajou. Come with me.
You're ready to get good. Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
Good man, Kajou. Yeah, it's not gonna matter, Kajou. If what I think happens, then none of this will have happened. If you follow me. I think we talk to the Jarl will tell me to kill Rikus. We're going to kill Rikus, take the armor, and then run into the lake house. Time will whiz us... Listen, time will whiz both of us back when we go through the thing, the portal or whatever it is on the lake house door. When we come out, we're going to just make a beeline straight for the underground tunnel, yeah? This is his death guard.
Got my eye on ya.
Why does the Jarl need a guard with the Dwarves' Law?
Sorry, young'un. No idea what you're... Still can't hear ya.
Okay.
Khajiit guards your back.
I bloody well know. He has got her up here, hasn't he? He has got Macy up here. But I think this is really the only way to save her.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed?
Yeah, you freak. I know who is going to destroy the city.
Well, I hope your investigation has been thorough. I don't want you accusing the first person you suspect. So, who is it?
Okay, we're going to tell him Rikus. See what he says to that.
Ah, Rikus. Yes. I've noticed him becoming increasingly agitated, walking around with his weapon drawn. Well, this won't be easy to sort out.
Okay, so what do we do now then, Mr. Jarl?
There's only one thing left to do. I need you to kill him for me. But you need to be discreet about it, so as not to break the dwarves' law. You see, I believe we're being watched by the dwarven statues and busts all around the city. But there are blind spots, areas where they can't see us. One of those areas is the tunnels below the city. If you can lure your suspect down there and kill him, no one will ever know. Ugly business, I know, but it's the only way to save my people, to save us all. It'll be our little secret. Can I count on you one last time?
Yep. Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Thank you.
Underground tunnels key added. We already had one.
Under the city. You can enter via the basement of your own chambers, or any of the others.
I'll take care of it.
I knew I could count on you. Sometimes even good people have to do regrettable things. Let me know once it's done.
Yeah, you'll know about it.
Khajiit got your back.
Right, now, Kharjo. If we go in there, find her, I think we get a different outcome. Because she'll come running out of there, the dwarven statues will see the crime that's been committed, and all hell is going to break loose.